Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. My name is Fox and I like video games. One of my favorite games is The Sims 4. One of my favorite things to do in The Sims is to build. So this is what this video is. I really love watching speed builds on YouTube. It's something that I do in my free time. So I just thought that I would give it a go at creating my own. I've always wanted to do this. And I had so much fun creating this video, from making this build in The Sims to learning how to edit. I've never edited a video before, so I had to learn how to do all of that. That was so much fun, creating the intro and outro graphics. Like, I did all of that myself. I'm super proud of it. It turned out better than I thought that it would. I had so much fun creating all of it. Even having a lot of fun recording this voiceover, which I am really nervous about. There is something really strange about recording your own voice and hearing your own voice as many times as I have today. This isn't my first attempt at the voiceover. I've never done anything like this before, so I have definitely had to attempt this a few times now, but I am getting better at it with each attempt. So I think that with time, I could become a pro at voiceovers. But anyway, this build is in the world of Willow Creek, which is a base game world. It is built on the Streamlit single lot. It's a 1-bed, 1-bathroom home. It is only 32 tiles, so it comes in as a tier 1 tiny home, which makes it a micro home. So your Sims will get all of those better boosts in relationships and skill building. I think bills are lower as well, and comforts are higher, which is a nice perk. It's a nice bonus to have. It is also a starter home, so it is under 20,000 simoleons, which I was able to do by using a lot of the debug plants. So you'll see me here, I've pulled out a lot of the debug trees. I use Twisted Mexi's Better Build by Catalog mod. It basically is just a mod that allows you to access the live edit and debug items without actually having to type in cheats and search for them. It's honestly just a matter of convenience. You don't need that mod in your game to be able to use this build. It will work without it. I just personally think that the plants just match the world better. Everything just blends in better. So that's another way that I was able to keep the costs down and make this a starter home, is just using lots of those free items. So I also use a lot of the plants. I just sort of picked out whatever plants I was feeling at the time. I was originally going to go with like a yellow and blue color scheme. The house is blue. I was going to do some yellow plants. However, I did just recently do a build where it was very green and yellow, so I did want to make this a little bit different. You might be able to see that build in the background of some of the shots here, but I do end up choosing pink. I think they're pink for a little bit, and then I swap them to yellow, and then I swap them back to pink. So everything does stay pink. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy with that choice. I used some base game plants. I also used some roses from Cottage Living. Those roses from Cottage Living are probably my favorite plant in the entire game. Absolutely love them. I think they're beautiful. They are just so well done. I'm really loving all of the new sort of modern, not modern, but sort of newer content that we're getting for The Sims, just the better meshes and just more realistic items. So finishing up the front yard here, putting some terrain paint down and just picking out some final little plants that I wanted to use. And then we'll be moving on to the inside of the build. The color scheme for the interior come together really quickly. I was really happy about it. I originally didn't know what I was going to do, and then I decided to bring the exterior colors sort of into the interior. Usually I would just go for a very basic color scheme, just a beige, white kind of color scheme is something that I'm much more comfortable with. So this color scheme inside is definitely out of my comfort zone. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I hope you guys like it too. You'll see that I did add some furniture into the interior off camera. I didn't include that footage because there was a lot of footage of just me struggling with this build and just placement. I did have a sim come in and play test all of it because I was just unsure if things were going to work. I've never built a home this small in The Sims, so I didn't know where the limitations were, but everything is accessible. Your Sims can use everything. And I just love this home. I love the powder blue color and the copper. I think they contrast each other really well. It's actually a color scheme that I like in real life. So I definitely like it in The Sims as well. Do add that white brick in there also just to break everything up and sort of give it some more dimension. I didn't want it to feel super flat. We use the Eco Lifestyle floorboards. I really love those floorboards. I really love that pack as well. I use a lot of Tiny Living, Eco Lifestyle, and Dream Home Decorator in this build. I just think that those packs work really well together. Again, not that it's modern, it is modern, but it's more so just that updated content. A lot of the the base game and early Sims 4 stuff it's more old mid-century sort of style, so this is all just, I don't know, it's much more just newer, so I really like it. Anyway, we're in the backyard, so I did swap out the TV to a cheaper TV so I could afford to put some things out here. We put a table and chairs out here. I was going to try and get a grill. The grills are so expensive. I didn't realize how expensive the grills were, so there's no grill out here, unfortunately. That's something that you can add later if you would like to. Get some plants from the front, just repeating those over. Lots of those roses from Cottage Living, and lots of these base game shrubs with the pink flowers on them. I really like them too. So just sort of framing the yard a little bit. It is very simple out here. I do use some terrain paint in the end to sort of make everything feel like it belongs there. I do add some of the planter pots out here. I think I get 3 out here in the end, so that your Sims can add some plants. That is obviously a very early sort of money maker, so this build would be good if you're wanting to sort of play without money cheats. Not only do you get those perks from it being a micro home, but you have some money making items already in here. So just finishing off all the little things that need to be done, adding some lights, adding a trash can, fixing up any terrain paint, things like that. And we will now be moving into some screenshots shortly. So I do just want to say thank you so much if you did watch this video. It really does mean a lot to me. If you would like to see more videos from me, make sure you subscribe to my channel here. If you want to download this build, my origin ID is arcadefox. You can find it up on the gallery. And if you want to see anything else from me, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is also arcadefox with an underscore at the end. I post a lot of cozy gaming content over there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.